So, this is going to be quite some journey for us. We're going to grow together. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Shalina Victoria Austin. And honestly, I'm doing this because I was told. I feel like Jesus spoke to me, and it's something that he want me to do. Excuse me, that was my husband. But anyway, yeah, I feel like this is something that Jesus wanted me to do. I love to write and keep journals and stuff, but lately I have fell off completely up. Really, like, from praying and everything, I just tired. Hopefully I don't cry, but it might happen. It might happen. Everything that happens on this YouTube channel is going to be real, raw, and me, my life. I don't even know where to start. Like I said, this is just something that I was told to do. A good friend of mine, she sent a marriage counselor in my life probably about a year ago. I'll have to go back in my journals to, really find out when I met this woman, Kiara. But she came to my house, and my husband, he just really wasn't feeling having marriage counseling. Like a lot of black people, they feel like, we don't need counseling. We want. He had been incarcerated since 2010, and he had came home in 2018. When we went to counseling, it was 2019. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of reasons why I felt like I needed to have counseling in my marriage. One was, first of all, we wasn't never in a relationship outside of prison walls. My husband was my best friend, still is my best friend, and when he got convicted and all of that stuff, I just was that friend, and I was there, and I remained here. But I felt like we needed a non-biased person to come and step in and see our situation on the outside looking in, and that can help us be able to guide us to where we need to be. In my heart of hearts, I feel like I need to be with my husband. But it be so many times, it's like when we have an argument, oh my G, it's like throw the whole marriage away. That's just how I feel, because I don't do good with conflict. I don't like it. I don't want conflict. I feel like my whole life has just been conflict and chaos, and that was the last thing that I wanted from my marriage, and I really didn't want it, especially being that you're my best friend, bro. Like, we should be able to talk. We don't have to yell and argue and have a screaming match, So that's where I was at with it, and he just loved me so much. He like, all right, let's do it, whatever. Willing to do whatever is going to make his marriage work. And so we did that. Tears were shed on my end. He cried, But what I didn't know, I kind of did, and I didn't. I wasn't trying to pry in her business, but she was going through something in her own. And where I feel like God put her in my life for a reason, I was leaning on her. Like, I needed her to tell me what to do next, because I felt like I'm praying, and God not hearing me. I was lost. And, just talking to her, it was just so relatable. It was so easy. It was, what I needed to hear, even though it wasn't something that I wanted to hear. Some of the things. So we had only had one session, and it's crazy because she did it for free. And then, she left her phone number open for us to be able to have communication with her. But, it's like I'm trying to reach out to you, and you're not hearing me. You're not there. I need you. But I just watched some of her YouTube videos, and it actually, like, inspired me to do this. Yeah. So me and my husband have been married since 2014 now. And I have a 15-year-old daughter, Sanaya. She was my husband's goddaughter. And I don't know why Jesus wanted me to sit out here, but I'm sitting out on my porch. It's windy, I'm cold, but I'm just following his instructions at this point, because I can't do it. I can't do it without him. That was just a sidebar. But my husband, he has 2 children. One in which I think he lived with us. He should. He's supposed to, but being that, this whole little coronavirus thing hit us, he hasn't been here. I'll say that. He is 13, in 6th grade. Then he has a daughter that's 10. And yeah, we don't have any children together. It's just so much. It's so much that I could say. And like I said, I didn't prepare. I didn't prepare for this. I'm gonna post it. It's gonna be non-edited. You see, I ain't got no lip gloss on. Right now, I'm looking black. I can't even see myself. I see my nose. Can't miss that. But yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be saying. I just feel like my voice is gonna help somebody. It's gonna help somebody in the long run. It might not be today, tomorrow. It might be 3-5 years from now. But this video will be here for you to go back and it'll be a testimony. But right now, everything is pretty much smooth in my marriage. I don't have many complaints. I feel like it's never going to be perfect. I don't look for it to be perfect. I don't expect for it to be perfect. I just really kind of expected for us to be able to communicate better. Our ways of communicating turns into a screaming match. It's crazy because I'm the type of person, it's like, oh my God, listen, let me tell you, Jesus done, thank God I don't look like what I've been through, okay? I'll say that. And I know that I shut down a lot. And that bothers my husband. It bothers him, but to me, I be trying to protect his feelings. And I don't want to escalate the situation, okay? So, yeah, I break down. He get to yelling, take me to a place I don't want to be, and I just shut down. Oftentimes, I write in my little journal. I listen to my praise music. I've been telling myself that in my next home, I'm going to get a prayer closet. That is a must. It is a must. This house that I'm in right now is really, really small. It's me, my husband, my cousin Derek, which is an adult, and a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old in a 3-bedroom ranch house with no basement. Yeah. But it's a humbling experience as well, because I was once a homeowner. I owned a home from 2012 to 2017. It became overwhelming, and I thought that selling my house was the best thing for me, which it probably was. It probably was. I just don't see it now. I just take everything as a learning lesson, So now, when I am another homeowner, I'm going to be more cautious. I'm going to know what things to look out for. I could prepare myself better, and I'm not going to settle. I'm absolutely going to have a prayer closet. I feel like it's powerful. I never had one, but I know that prayer works. I know that without a doubt. And so I feel like that's very important. In this house, I don't really have a place where I can just go and feel peace. I honestly, to be completely honest with you, I hate it here. I hate it here because it's nasty. It's too many people in this house that it should be not clean. I had a car accident January 23rd of this year, and so I have been off of work. But before then, it's like I just worked, came home, cleaned up, and then it was like back to the same old routine. And I'm thankful. I'm grateful. This year I made 10 years on my job, but honestly, that job drains. God put me in that job to be a light. I don't think that's my purpose though. It can't be. It's not. And I battle with that a lot. I battle with trying to figure out what is my purpose, why am I here? And so I figure once I get that, I'll be smooth sailing. You know what I mean? Because once I'm dedicated to something, I'm putting my all in that. That's why I haven't given up on my marriage, even though I want a divorce, which I regret. I really regret saying those words to my husband because I can't take them back, and I don't feel that way. So I don't want a divorce. I just want to be happy, and I know that it's gonna take me to make myself happy. Trying to have my husband make me happy, that's too much pressure on one person, but I sit and I try to ask myself, what really makes you happy? Putting smiles on people's faces really make me happy. Seeing other people smile, even if it's like a gift that I bought, some food that I gave, a text message that I sent. I want to make you happy. I've been sad and hurt and broken and lost for so long. I'm just really trying to find happy space, and so I honestly lean on other people for that, because hurt people, and so I've been walking around this earth all this time hurting people, that I try to bring some light and do something to make somebody else's day better. And it honestly, it makes me happy. It brings me joy. And so I kind of feel like that's my purpose, but I just don't want to leave this world and ain't leave my mark here. I want to have some type of foundation, some type of big sister program. And I feel like those people will be put in my path at some point. I just have to start being more vocal. I think, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really just trying to figure this whole thing out. Figure out this whole life thing, you know. Something that really touched me in her video, speaking about Kiara, is how she was saying she was in a marriage for 8 years, in a relationship for 10 years, and she was never able to conceive in that marriage. And like I said, I got a 15-year-old daughter, and my husband has been home for almost 2 years now. And so it was like, in my head, I thought I would have been pregnant by now. And so it's been a few times where it was got me to the point where I took tests. We went to abortion clinics. They told me that I was pregnant at one. I believe I had a miscarriage behind that, because I bled like so many days after. But then I would just be feeling like having pregnancy symptoms. I would feel better once my husband put his stomach to my stomach. And you know, when I went to a fertility doctor and I was telling him my symptoms, and I got an ultrasound and I wasn't pregnant, and I was asking him like, well, why am I feeling like this? And he told me basically it's all in my head. It's all in your head, baby girl. So I stopped taking pregnancy tests, and I start feeling like I was not worthy. I still feel like I'm not worthy of a child. Why would God bless me with a baby? What have I done with the child that he has blessed me with already, to the point where he'll bless me again, you know? I sit and I think about that type of stuff, and you know, I got depressed. I think that I kind of like try to push my husband away a lot of times, because I feel like it'd be easier versus him, you know, breaking up with me. And he ain't going nowhere. He just won't leave. That lets me know that we got a purpose. It's a purpose there. It's just getting to it. It's the battle, you know. I know that God put his hardest battles on his strongest soldiers, and I'm mighty strong. But I also find myself asking the question like, Lord, when would I just be able to breathe, you know, just be able to sit back and not have to stress and not have to worry about bills or, you know, anything? Why can't I just be happy? Why not me? Why am I not deserving? You know, and I don't want to question God, but I only question him to be able to see where I'm lacking. You understand? I want to be a better me. My actions might not show it, because I feel like my body is tired. My mind is tired. And my spirit, oh Lord, my spirit just is not done. I know that God is not done with me. But this is my first video. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna get tired of me. We're gonna grow. We're gonna pray. And hopefully this can touch somebody. And I just want this to be the beginning of something beautiful. I planned on having a what is it? Vision board party. A vision board party, July 31st, but I got overwhelmed with that. I'm still going to have one, but in God's timing. Give me time. I'm going to put it together, and then I'm going to post to let you know when. So be looking out for that, and just be blessed. Stay safe in this corona pandemic. Trust God, and pray for me.